Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. All the denial is over. Bill Gates has admitted to affairs with Russian women amid the Epstein ties, the friendship he had with Epstein and the times he visited the Epstein Island. He has admitted to affairs with Russian women while he was married to Melinda. Melinda knew whatever he had, he took home to her. Whatever he had, he took it home to her. You saw it on her face when they were getting divorced. You knew that it was something serious that had happened to break that marriage when they were getting divorced, and you got a glimpse of Melinda. She didn't even have to say it, but she said it all without even saying anything. You knew that he brought something home, okay? Part of the Epstein files, they have Jeffrey Epstein, talking to him on email, talking about antibiotics and trying to get rid of something that he got from the Russian girls. And Epstein was telling him you need to be careful with the Russian girls because they're not altogether clean. You have you been reading the Epstein files? Yeah, that's what was going on in the Epstein files and the emails. Jeffrey was telling him, Bill Gates, to go easy and be careful with the Russian women, but he was asking, or some talk was had about antibiotics because he got something, and whatever he got, he took it home to Melinda. Whatever he got, he took it home to Melinda. The woman's body has to fight a whole lot of shit. The woman's body has to fight a whole lot of dirt, a whole lot of bacteria, a whole lot of everything when she lets a male ejaculate in her. And if it's only her and him, the body is still fighting. When he releases in her, the body is still a fight. Imagine a cheating guy. Imagine a guy who is cheating. The woman's body has to work really, really hard, extra hours, have to send all kinds of soldiers, because you're fighting not only what the man have naturally, but what he picked up when he was out there with whoever he was with. And they know it. Guys know it. Guys know that they're picking up the DNA from other men and the bacteria from other men and whoever else that woman has been with. They know it, and they're still going out there bareback. And they're still going up there without using protections. And then they go home, and because the wife is not going to ask them to use protection, they give it to their wives. They give it to their wives. A woman's body is constantly fighting parasites and all kinds of stuff when she lets a man ejaculate inside of her. Okay? Your body is fighting for its life when you let a man ejaculate inside of you. And when that man is cheating, it's on. It's on. That's when you need a doctor. At that point, you probably need to see a doctor. And I'm sure whatever he had, he took home. Whatever he had, he took home. It's just the nature of the beast. It's just the nature of the beast. No man hating, no male hating, no nothing like that. It's just the way it is. It is just the way it is. If you're dealing with a male, you have to deal with him with gloves on. You have to deal with him with gloves on. Always remember that your body is fighting a battle. You may think it's not, but it is when you are in the company of a male. The body puts up defenses, okay? So yeah, he has admitted to having affairs with Russian women. He says women, you don't know how old they were. They're not saying children, women. So in Russia, what's the age of consent? But then again, if you are in Russia, the age of consent is only good for when you are in Russia. When you come to the United States, but it was an island, so what was the age of consent on the, you see? It's a muddy, bloody mess. It's a mess, okay? It's a mess. And once guys have money, it's natural. When they don't have money, it's natural. It's just the nature of that beast. This is Cherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.